What if I told you there's a natural, science-backed recipe that can restore rock-hard erections, without pills, without side effects, and without depending on how old you are? This is the same formula trusted by elite athletes to enhance blood flow, and it's one that top men's health practitioners quietly recommend to restore performance. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to make it, how it works inside your body, and what results you can expect, day by day. Most men will never hear about this. But if you stay until the end, you won't just walk away with the complete formula, you'll also unlock the bonus nighttime stack that accelerates testosterone, deepens recovery, and amplifies every benefit overnight. The first ingredient in this powerful formula is L-citrulline malate, a compound extensively studied for its remarkable ability to support healthy blood flow throughout the body. When L-citrulline enters the bloodstream, it initiates a series of metabolic reactions that directly enhance vascular function. Inside the body, L-citrulline is efficiently converted into L-arginine, an amino acid that serves as the biological precursor to nitric oxide, a signaling molecule that plays a central role in circulatory health. Once nitric oxide is released, it communicates with the smooth muscles lining your blood vessels, instructing them to relax, expand, and widen. This process, known as vasodilation, significantly increases the volume of blood that can flow through your arteries, allowing more oxygen, nutrients, and blood to reach the areas of your body where performance depends on it most. What makes L-citrulline malate particularly effective is that it bypasses the limitations of standard L-arginine supplements, which often break down in the digestive tract before reaching the bloodstream. L-citrulline, on the other hand, is more bioavailable and more reliable, delivering a sustained boost in nitric oxide production over time. In fact, a 2011 study published in Urology found that men who took L-citrulline daily experienced significant improvement in erection hardness and frequency after just 1 month of use, without any adverse effects. This groundbreaking research demonstrated that L-citrulline was not only well tolerated, but also clinically effective in restoring vascular performance in men with mild erectile challenges. The benefits of this compound are both immediate and long-term. You may begin to feel a noticeable increase in vascular pressure, circulation, and responsiveness within the first hour of use. And with consistent daily intake, L-citrulline malate can help re-establish the kind of blood flow dynamics that are commonly associated with youthful performance. Importantly, this enhancement in blood flow does not involve artificial stimulation or hormonal disruption. Instead, it supports the body's natural ability to regulate its own vascular system, using a mechanism your physiology already understands. For any man looking to restore firmness, endurance, and physical confidence, L-citrulline malate is not just helpful, it is foundational. It is the entry point to reclaiming full-body vitality through a pathway that is clean, effective, and aligned with how the male body was designed to perform. Beyond its core role in enhancing blood flow, L-citrulline malate has also been shown to improve muscular endurance, making it a top choice among athletes seeking sustained performance across high-intensity workouts. It helps reduce muscle soreness by buffering ammonia and lactic acid, which accumulate during physical exertion and cause post-exercise fatigue. This compound promotes cardiovascular resilience by increasing arterial flexibility, enhancing oxygen delivery, and helping to reduce resting blood pressure over time. Its impact extends to cellular energy metabolism, where it contributes to faster recovery, greater physical stamina, and improved daily vitality, without relying on caffeine or chemical stimulants. Additionally, L-citrulline has been linked to reduced mental fatigue, improved focus during exercise, and an elevated sense of well-being, all of which stem from better circulation and optimized vascular function. L-citrulline gets the blood flowing, but that's only half the story. The next ingredient targets your hormones directly, and it's the key to unlocking real male vitality. The second ingredient in this potent formula is pine pollen powder, a natural substance that goes far beyond its appearance as a simple plant extract. Pine pollen is packed with phytoandrogens, plant-based compounds that closely resemble the body's own male hormones, making it one of the rare botanical sources that directly supports hormonal function in men. These phytoandrogens don't just float around aimlessly. They interact with receptors in your endocrine system, sending powerful signals that help regulate strength, energy, and reproductive health. Rather than forcing hormone spikes the way synthetic boosters do, pine pollen works with the body's own rhythm, gently nudging it back into balance. It contains naturally occurring androstenedione, testosterone, and DHEA, which may assist in replenishing what age, stress, and environmental toxins have slowly stripped away. For men who feel drained, sluggish, or hormonally flat, pine pollen acts like a biological reawakening, triggering renewed stamina, elevated mood, and restored masculine drive. Its rich nutrient profile goes far deeper than hormones. Pine pollen delivers over 200 bioactive compounds, including essential amino acids, antioxidants, vitamins, trace minerals, and enzymes, all of which contribute to a stronger, more resilient internal system. It nourishes the glands, especially the pituitary and hypothalamus, which are responsible for regulating the hormonal signals that control energy, focus, and virility. In practical terms, this means more intensity during physical activity, faster recovery afterward, and greater mental clarity throughout the day. For men over 30, whose hormone levels may be quietly declining without any obvious warning signs, pine pollen acts as a frontline defense, preserving what makes a man feel fully alive, grounded, and capable. What separates pine pollen from typical testosterone supplements is its synergy with your body. It doesn't override your system. It amplifies what's already there, offering a natural edge without side effects or hormonal crashes. Research has shown that phytoandrogens may be beneficial in helping men maintain lean muscle mass, regulate mood, support libido, and protect long-term reproductive health, especially as testosterone begins its natural decline. And because pine pollen is both an adaptogen and a hormone modulator, it's uniquely equipped to help the body adjust to physical, emotional, and environmental stress, restoring balance where imbalance once ruled. When taken daily, pine pollen becomes a powerful ally for any man seeking strength from the inside out, not just physical strength, but hormonal strength, mental resilience, and overall vitality that doesn't fade under pressure. If you've ever felt like you're operating at 70% of your potential, this is the ingredient that can bring you back to full capacity, in a way that feels natural, consistent, and built to last. And this is just one part of the formula. Up next, we reveal the ingredient that flips your body's internal switch for performance by calming the very hormone that secretly robs most men of their drive and desire. If you're finding real value in this, do me a favor, tap that like button so YouTube knows this is information men actually need. And if you're ready to keep learning how to optimize your health, energy, and performance without shortcuts, make sure to subscribe so you never miss what's coming next. The third and final component in this performance-enhancing formula is Tongkat Ali, a powerful botanical extract traditionally used in Southeast Asia for restoring male vitality, improving physical assertiveness, and sharpening emotional control. What sets Tongkat Ali apart isn't just its cultural legacy, it's the way it works deep within the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis, the hormonal command center that controls strength, stamina, and drive. Unlike surface-level energy boosters, this root extract penetrates the root of male underperformance, hormonal suppression caused by elevated stress and modern lifestyle strain. Tongkat Ali helps optimize the body's internal environment by reducing cortisol, a catabolic hormone that, when left unchecked, steadily undermines natural testosterone output. High cortisol not only disrupts mood, sleep, and metabolism, it also blunts the biological signals required for healthy libido, mental clarity, and reproductive function. By bringing cortisol into a healthier range, Tongkat Ali enables your body to restore its own hormonal rhythm, one that favors strength, readiness, and responsiveness. It also supports the release of free testosterone, the active form your body actually uses to fuel performance. Most men have adequate total testosterone, but much of it is bound to proteins like SHBG, making it biologically unavailable. Tongkat Ali helps liberate that stored potential, increasing the circulating testosterone that fuels muscle repair, confidence, and sexual resilience. Its impact is not limited to physical domains. Users often report a rise in assertiveness, quicker cognitive response, and an overall sense of grounded masculinity, not from artificial stimulation, but from a recalibration of the body's internal chemistry. Several clinical trials have supported these effects. One notable study published in 2012 in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that daily use of Tongkat Ali extract improved muscle strength, reduced tension, and elevated free testosterone levels in men under moderate stress, without disrupting other hormonal markers. This makes it not just a physical enhancer, but a regulator of emotional and psychological readiness, a rare dual-action effect in natural compounds. Tongkat Ali also contributes to improved body composition by promoting lean muscle development, supporting fat metabolism, and enhancing workout recovery, all without overstimulating the nervous system or causing the crash associated with synthetic enhancers. When used as part of a strategic daily regimen, Tonkat Ali serves as the cornerstone for long-term masculine performance, sharpening physical edge, stabilizing hormonal integrity, and helping men reclaim the drive and dominance that modern life too often dilutes. It's not about creating something artificial. It's about reactivating what's already within you, and keeping it lit under pressure. Now let's break down how to create this formula the right way. No machines, no mess, no wasted time. You won't need a blender, a complicated routine, or anything fancy. All it takes is a shaker bottle or a tall glass, filled with cold clean water, and the right ingredients in the right amounts. Begin with 1 level scoop of L-citrulline malate, delivering between 3 to 6 grams of pure vascular support. Next, add a full teaspoon of pine pollen powder, but not just any kind. Choose a clean, organic source harvested for bioavailability and nutrient density. Now it's time to introduce Tonkat Ali, the deep driver of strength, endurance, and natural testosterone flow. Measure out half a teaspoon of a standardized 200:1 extract. The potency matters. Low-quality root powders won't get the job done. This is where dosage meets discipline. If you're serious about amplifying the benefits, consider enhancing the formula with a 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, not just for taste, but for what it does inside your body. It helps regulate blood sugar and stabilizes hormone output, an overlooked step in long-term energy and metabolic health. Add a small pinch of cayenne pepper if you want to turn up the intensity. It promotes thermogenic response, encourages healthy circulation, and can give your body an extra kick in all the right directions. To complete the formula, squeeze in the juice of half a fresh lemon. This simple addition elevates absorption, delivers a dose of vitamin C, and brings sharpness to the flavor and the effects. Once everything is in, pour in 8 to 10 ounces of cold water. Shake it thoroughly, let the compounds activate, and drink it down in one clean motion. No sugars. No artificial flavors. Just raw, precision-based support, designed for men who want to take back full control of their health and performance. You might be asking, when will I feel it? For many men, the shift begins within the first hour, a rise in alertness, a sense of charge, a kind of internal readiness you haven't felt in a while. But this isn't just about what happens in the moment. It's about what happens when this becomes part of your daily rhythm. Take it each morning, before food, and let your system absorb it at full power. Here's how the transformation unfolds. In the first 3 days, you may experience a lift in energy, a renewed sense of motivation, and a physical awareness that feels sharper and fuller. By day 4 through 7, the body begins to respond more intuitively, spontaneous arousal returns, morning firmness becomes consistent, and you start to feel aligned with your natural rhythm again. By the end of the second week, endurance rises, mental clarity improves, and your sense of confidence, both physical and emotional, steps back into place. Now let's focus on what could quietly undo all your progress, because the wrong choices can interfere with everything you're trying to rebuild. Stay away from citrulline products mixed with sugar, flavoring agents, or underdosed formulas. They may look convenient, but they compromise purity and blunt the very results you're aiming to achieve. Be selective with Tonkat Ali. If the label doesn't clearly state its extraction ratio, especially something like 100:1 or 200:1, there's a high chance it's underpowered and ineffective. Most store-bought powders are bulk fillers with trace amounts of active compounds, offering little more than false hope. Also, avoid mass-produced, male performance drinks that rely on high-fructose syrup, synthetic additives, and empty promises. These formulas can disrupt blood sugar regulation, interfere with hormonal balance, and create a surge-crash cycle that leaves you worse off than where you started. Over time, that can suppress your body's natural hormone signals and lead to more fatigue, not less. If you're serious about progress, your foundation must stay clean, focused, and built on ingredients that serve your biology, not trick it. Now, if you've stayed with me this far, you've earned one more piece of the equation, a bonus that upgrades everything you've already learned. Take 600 milligrams of ashwagandha extract in the evening. This powerful adaptogen supports deeper sleep, helps stabilize your nervous system, and reduces cortisol, which creates the hormonal environment needed for testosterone to thrive overnight. And if your desire still feels low or inconsistent, consider adding 1 to 2 grams of high-quality black maca powder each morning. It's a root with a long tradition in hormonal support, and it complements this formula by promoting natural arousal, clarity, and emotional balance, without overstimulation. When used together, this combination doesn't just improve performance in the moment. It supports the total male system. If you found this valuable, I invite you to tap the like button. If you're serious about upgrading your health the natural way, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a proven, science-backed tip again.